Hey guys, how you all doing? Welcome back to another video here with me, Arne. We are playing DIMIR mid-range in Standard. Yes, this is a new archetype. I got the original list from the pizza box open. I'll put the list in the description. I made some tweaks, as I always do, tuned a little bit here and there. But yeah, I really like the look of this, and I wanted to give it a shot. So it's pretty much the base of, good black interaction plus the strong threats in Graveyard Trespasser and Sheoldred, and of course Liliana of the Veil, Tenacious Underdog down here. And then we get from blue and black combining, we get a couple Planeswalkers here and the two Kaitos, and we get Ertai, which is a nice flexible card. Of course, gives your opponent a card, but with Faerie Mastermind in your deck, you actually will then draw a card as well. So there's a little synergy there. And yeah, the original list had 3 Ertais, really pushing the synergy of Faerie Mastermind and Ertai. But when I tried Ertai in the past, I usually had trouble when I drew the second one and had the first one already in play. And you really don't, you sometimes have to use some sort of interaction, and then you want to use the Ertai, you have to legendary rule out your first Ertai. It's just super rough. If the card would be non-legendary, it would be a lot better, I can tell you that much, and then I would be a lot more comfortable playing 3 and even 4 copies of the card in a deck that has the synergy of Faerie Mastermind when your opponent draws an extra card, that you get to draw a card in that turn. And yeah, of course, through blue we also get Make Disappear. This has been one of the standout cards in Standard for its entirety. Just a cheap counterspell that is even better in the late game when you can, I don't know, sack a token or an Ertai or whatever it may be into it and then counter a bigger thing, even in late game. So yeah, this is the deck. Just good blue and black cards, some counter magic, some removal. Mirrex here as well gives us some utility against the blue, white, black control decks, whatever they are coming up with. And yeah, sideboard, we're looking at more removal, of course. We have lots of removal down here. Parasitic Grasp, Sheoldred Edict, Blot Out, Glistening Deluge. I mean, you can have a different configuration of all these cards down here. That is certain. One whack as well. I don't quite know what's the correct amount. I mean, Blot Out is very useful against stuff like Sanctuary Warden and Out on Sky, but we're not seeing many of them. I feel like the mono white players are really gearing themselves to either playing the Eternal Wanderer, stuff like that, like Planeswalkers instead of the big hitters. But yeah, nonetheless, those cards are pretty good against even Planeswalkers, right? So they do the trick there. One Phyrexian Arena, and then a couple more counter spells and Graveyard Trespasser, Sheoldred down here, which are just very flexible and good to have against aggressive decks, I guess. Although the 4th Sheoldred is a bit excessive. You can always put in the 5-mana Sheoldred as well. That's a pretty reasonable card to play in a deck like this, and I'm honestly a little surprised to not see it. You know what? I could see just shaving like a Kaito. Okay, Arena crashing for a little bit, and then adding the Sheoldred. Why not? I think we are with 2 5-drops in a 26 land deck. We're pretty fine already. Okay, that's been enough of the intro. Let's play some Magic. All right, we're on the play. Nice. Yeah, sure. I mean, we have an early play. 2 Darkslick Shores. Man, that's great. Perfect. Can't complain about this hand. Yeah, there's so many possibilities now in Standard, really. I'm also wondering what you can do with the color combination of blue and red. Is it? We have Chandra, Hope's Beacon. I mean, that card is just outrageously good. Oh yeah, Faerie Mastermind. Let's go. And then maybe you can do some combo stuff with dealing your opponent a ton of damage. Okay, well, I'm gonna use my mana effectively, cast my Fairy, and likely kill the... Oh, look at this curve out, huh? You can cut down the Catilda. Or maybe we're playing against Abs and Legends or something like that. But yeah, we have a great play next turn. Getting to draw a card while they draw a card as well, which... If you do that, Ertai becomes really strong. Although drawing Liliana now, I kind of just want to get Liliana down. Man, the curve here, just amazing. Attack for 5. Opponent's just on the back foot. Love it. Maybe it's just humans with Plaza, green-white humans. Would make sense. I mean, the deck plays a lot of legends between Talia, Catilda, Adeline, maybe Zigada. There's Zigada. Okay, well, 3 cards in hand. Kinda want to kill this now, but then they get to draw a card, and I don't. But I get to deal them 5 damage, which is probably more important. Okay, well, I will do it now then. I'll discard the swamp, kill the Zigada, and attack for 5. I could still... the issue is also the Plaza of Heroes, right? Like, they then have the option to just protect it. And I don't think I want to give them the option. I think this is the trampling flyer. They can then attack my Liliana, kill the Liliana, and then I have no way of killing the 4/4. And just a couple dorks and play it to Teferi in hand. I have to kill it in my turn there. Oh wow. Yeah, that's totally fine by me. Opponent's facing lethal, has to chump block. Yeah. Okay, green, white. The Teferi is too slow. Kaito probably not what I want here. I want cut down, I want grasp, edict, deluge, whack, Sheoldred maybe? Kaito dancing shadow. I don't think these planeswalkers are that good against a deck like my opponents. Make disappear is probably not that great either. Trespasser is like okay. I don't know if they have any graveyard shenanigans. I don't think so. So Trespasser will likely get outclassed. I think against the human deck you just want removal. And then the question is, make disappear good enough? I could see that make disappear is a bit of a... Like they play Talia, right? So they play Talia turn 2 and you have like a hand with 2 make disappear. That's going to be really awkward. And the only card in my sideboard that is good against Talia is the Trespasser. Could also see that Trespasser is better than Underdog. They're both just creatures. This blocks better. Trespasser isn't that bad, right? I think I like Liliana. This is like a 1-drop. So 6 4s, 1/5. Mastermind. I'll cut some make disappears for some Trespassers. I'll cut an Underdog for a Trespasser too. I have a lot of cheap removal, and then turn 3 I can go removal into Trespasser. That's... You know, like Trespasser, Underdog, they're both weaker cards in this matchup, just like make disappear. Yeah, I'll just try to play a mix of them and hope to not draw too many of them. Just draw my good cards. Darkslick Shores, sure. Okay, so I think I take 1 because I want to have this cut down for Talia. Against the Hopeful Initiate, it's usually nice to just kill the 2-drop. Well, I think in this case I could kill the Initiate, but I think I'm just keeping up my removal for the other creatures, because the Initiate you can just ignore. If you kill all the other creatures, the Initiate stays at 1/2, you take like 4 or 5 damage and don't really care. That card is quite good. They're gonna name Go for the Throat, which makes me have to use Cut Down on the Initiate. Then I'll just draw Liliana off the top. How about that? It's like, at this point, I can't cut down the 3/3, so I have to, you know, stem the bleeding a little bit. They did a mistake here. They should have attacked first, because now I have the information that they're tapped out and what they're going to do. If they would have attacked first, I would have not used my cut down, so they missed out on a point of damage. And yeah, the unfortunate thing with the Peacekeeper, again, if you don't know, you can't go for the Throat the Peacekeeper with like the trigger on the stack. you just gotta wish for what you want, you know? You just gotta manifest it in the universe by saying it, and you'll get it. That was ruthless. Yikes. There's no better feeling than Lilianaing one creature on an otherwise empty board. Okay, well, we're gonna plus because I have plenty of lands to discard. Liliana's gonna die. I could play Sheoldred and hope that they just have nothing. One has one Knight Errant, that's a good card. So their last card has to be strong. If I play my Sheoldred, they're gonna kill her. Yeah, that wouldn't be great, would it be? Like, they would kill this, get a 1/1, and then next turn I would have to, like, go for the throat or something. But then again, it's the highest upside play, so I'm going with it. It's the highest upside play. Like, if they don't have a removal, you know, if they just have another Knight Errant or a Zigata or something like that, I'm gonna be okay. No. This means Adeline can attack. And my Lily dies too. Humans has some nice tools. Just not sure if you need to dip into green, honestly. You have enough cards. Whoa. Really? That does not seem like a great play. Opponent should go both at Liliana. Now I can use Liliana, kill one of their valuable creatures here. I could also plus. Maybe plussing is correct. They probably have a spell in hand. They did. Okay. Sheoldred stabilizing. Talia. Okay. What do I do here? Don't want to kill anything. Wait a minute. I can kill the copper code now. That will reduce Adeline in 2 power, and then I can eat the Adeline if the Adeline attacks. That'd be pretty amazing. But I didn't know about the code. So they can make the math themselves and figure this out. Maybe they don't see it, who knows? Yeah, they saw it. I guess I'll just make a Mirrex token. Not that Mirrex tokens is particularly valuable here, but... Alright, if I do minus, they'd probably just sack the Talia, but, you know, 1 creature less, I guess is good. Could plus, theoretically. But I think it's like, it's a good thing to just kill a creature here, I think. Just get your value, you know. Would be pretty bad if they find a removal off the top and what, they get rid of the 1 creature that gives them an advantage here. I think that's a mistake. I think that is a mistake. Talia is less valuable than the recruitment officer with no cards in hand. Interesting. Well, I'm gonna kill the copper code anyways, right? So making go for the throat more expensive doesn't really matter. Come on, attack. Yes. What? Yes, yes, come on. Wow. They lose the... Oh. I should have let them... I'm stupid. I should have at least let them make the decision first. Yeah, okay, my Lily dies, but the Adeline dies. And so now we have these 2 against my Sheoldred. I could attack, but trade is not good for me, I think. No, I won't. Yeah, Sheoldred is a fun magic card, isn't she? If she sticks, you ain't winning the game. This deck has synergies with the draw, both sides, right? Ertai on the one hand, and on the other hand, you have yourself. You're drawing Kaito draws cards. The Mastermind draws cards. So she's even better. Mire is a pretty good green-white human. That's a good reason to be in green-white. Also a legend for Plaza of Heroes. I mean, the mana is really good too, so I guess there's not much of a downside. So if I attack with the Sheoldred, they double block. I can Edict, but then they sack the one creature they didn't block with. Okay. Just chilling. Did they draw a Fateful Absence or something? A Peacekeeper. Can I name the Mirrex? They can. Okay. They named the Edict. Yeah, I didn't want to... Like, if I cast Edict, they are incentivized to name Mirrex, right? Because there's nothing else left. I really don't want them to name Mirrex. Because making that cost 6 mana in total is just eh. Having my one-time effect cost two more is okay. So at this point, if I attack with Sheoldred, I could Edict first, they sack probably one of these Peacekeepers. I attack with Sheoldred. The only way they blow me out is if they block with Mire and Peacekeeper. I could incentivize them to block with more stuff if I attack with all the mites. They could also just sack the Talia, I guess. If they sack the Talia, double block with these two, yeah, I'm done. No, I guess I can't attack. Yeah, because then I can't cut down the Talia. So I would have to use the cut down first. And then at that point, they can just double block, kill the Sheoldred. I think I'll just kill the Talia right now. Although it is legendary. If they drew a Talia, that would be bad, theoretically. Knight Errant of Eos. When I tried humans, did I even play this card? I'm not quite sure. It's already like 2-3 weeks ago. I think I did not. Which might have been a mistake. And with Convoke, it's always weird because like in an aggressive deck, you don't want to tap your creatures to make value. You just want to attack with them and deal damage. Yeah. But like you do have Vigilance with Adeline and Peacekeeper. And Vigilance works very nice with Convoke. You attack, then you tap. Okay, opponent's playing kind of slow. Alright, we're continuing after our last opponent just left the match. Unfortunately, I had to sit there and wait until all the time clocks ran out. Thank you, green-white opponent. And our opening hands are looking amazing with this deck. Oh, are we playing the mirror match already? Let's see. If they tap out here for a Make Disappear, then we can resolve a Kaito. It's gonna be big. Kaito should be pretty awesome in like a blue-black mirror. Opponent decides against it, making me skeptical of running my guy out. Okay. I guess I can wait. Maybe it's just a mirror match, huh? Playing the exact same lands. They also have a cut down. That's pretty big because it means they can also. It's just funny. We just completely mirrored each other. Even with the lands. Yeah, I don't want to just run out my Kaito. I think he has to make disappear. He was thinking a lot with Kaito, with the Mastermind on the stack. So I just don't want to run it out. Here I have Ertai and make disappear. I have some options. Spell Dancer. It's a cool card. Try to play Ertai here. If they counter, I can Liliana minus. Oh, they won't. Yeah, I guess. I mean, if they have a bunch of removal in hand, they're probably just happy. Letting the thing die. Okay, here I can safely Kaito around and make disappear, which is big. And if they have Negate, I'll just counter back. Ah, okay. Draw a card. Kill my Ertai. Thinking of make disappearing that. I like to have the Ertai on board right now. I like to use all my mana. Really gain tempo, stay on tempo. Be ahead here. Keep the free to draw more cards. I usually don't do something like that, but I'm also not super afraid of anything. If they have like a Planeswalker here, then I can run out my Planeswalkers, so I kind of want them to dab out, honestly, with Teferi in hand. Ah, okay. That's nice. Huh. If I would have had this before, I could have killed it. Oh well. I'm gonna run out a Lily. They can sack the Mastermind and make disappear this, which is what they're gonna do, yeah. Yeah, that's totally fine. Looks like we're playing the mirror match. The deck has caught on already. Fortunately, I don't have a follow-up. Okay. It's a bit annoying. So I can make... return one of them. Okay. I'll try to make this not able to attack or block. I'm at 18, so I can take some damage from the Sheoldred triggers. And then I can attack with the Ertai. Oh, they have a removal? Okay. Can't let that happen. Then I attack with the Ertai. This will make me able to activate Kaito again if I return it, which I think I want to kill the Sheoldred. Then I can either draw a card or make a drone. I think I make a drone. I should have drawn a card here first, I guess. Go to 16. Oh, I even drew a Go for the Throat. That's convenient. Cool. Trespasser, sure. Trespasser just trades for the Death Touch creature. They have a land. I just go for the Throat the Sheoldred. And at this point, I'm so far ahead. There's no way they come back. Yeah, and they realize that and concede. Awesome. Okay, mirror match. Arena's probably gonna be good. Like, this game was a tempo game. Like, Arena wouldn't have been that good in this game, but you know, there's a lot of trading happening, and just Arena and a black mirror match. Although it's a bit awkward against the Mastermind, isn't it? That is true. It's funny. Now I'm not so sure. It is pretty bad against their Masterminds. Huh. Maybe it's not that good. Okay, let's see. What do I not like? I kind of like everything. I even like the Trespasser. It's annoying in this matchup, I think. Sheoldred might be a liability. That one I'm not so sure about. So in the end, it just dies to a removal. I think Edict is pretty good. Cutdown is weird. Like, Mastermind is obviously very strong, but it's kind of the only thing that you want to cut down. But you really do want to cut it down. Go for the throat. What does go for the throat kill? I think Blot Out might just be better. And then I have 3 slots right now. I can play Negate, Duress. I think all my other cards are kind of decent. I think I like Liliana. Ertai seems alright. Trespasser seems okay. Probably Duress is decent. Maybe a couple Negates. Not so sure about this Make Disappear. Sheoldred, yeah, I think it's okay. Yeah, just like the 5-drops are obviously bad against Make Disappear. I'm not sure how aggressively I should shave them though. I run another go for the throat. I don't know. Maybe Make Disappear is better than I. Maybe I actually shouldn't shave that much on Make Disappear. Yeah, like it counters everything on the draw. Like in the last game, my opponent did play around Make Disappear kind of well. I only got to Make Disappear like go for the throat or cut down. And I think if my opponent continues doing that, Make Disappear won't be good, but they might also just slam. You know, they might slam a Trespasser on turn 3, and I really want to Make Disappear that. So yeah, not sure. And like in the end, it's difficult to not get something if I Make Disappear. They took the go for the throat. Spell Dancer, which can't be blocked. Right, I forgot about that card. They're playing a different list. That was not so smart of me. They're playing a different list. I forgot about this card, so they have more cheap creatures. You do when you cast your next spell, you can copy it. I don't know if I like this card too much. It reads nicely, but it does need various ways of enabling it. Oh, they play Consider. Huh. Well, Consider is a way to enable it. Like if you have Consider and Duress, card gets better at that point. Missing land drops. This is unblockable. The card is definitely pushed. Okay. Kaito. Huh. I could just trade. They probably will go for a trade, right? Yeah. And at this point, I can Kaito plus on that. Seems pretty good.
Yeah, you won't stop me. I can run circles around you.
Now they're on the back foot. I have a Planeswalker out.
Too slow.
Let me hit them. Yeah, I think that's what I want to do, and I want to draw a card. Really want to hit my land drops. I did not. Did not. They have 4 cards in hand. I assume they're sitting on an Ertai, so I won't do nothing. Sit on Mastermind. try to... Okay. Well. Alright, you got a Mastermind out. Four cards in hand. I would love to have a little bit more removal, not gonna lie. Okay. Yeah. You probably sack the Dancer, right? And then I'll plus on the Mastermind chump the Sheoldred. And try to play Ertai, kill the Sheoldred. Could plus on the Sheoldred, but then they're gonna kill my Lily. My Ertai won't die. I guess I can bounce my own Ertai, which is nice value. No, I think I just want to do this. Now they can kill the Ertai and then kill one of my planeswalkers with the Sheoldred, but that means they use one more card. They're down to one card at that point, and I think like I should be able to get them. They have Chromos Seed Shark, okay. Well, first things first, plus with the Lily. What do you got? Otawara on my Kaito. Ugh. I wish I would have activated that first. Yeah, there's nothing I can do about that. Get rid of it. Underdog. Both things fly. This draws them extra cards. What do? I think I have to kill the Sheoldred. I just have to stem the bleeding. Feels like I have a wrong configuration in my deck right now. I shouldn't have a card like Teferi in my deck. The Kaito looks kind of bad too. My opponent is clearly more aggressive, more low to the ground. Playing Seed Shark as well. I just want all cut downs probably. That Otawara was a good tempo swing. The planeswalkers are a lot weaker. My opponent has tools to, you know, just easily attack them. Various unblockable creatures. The Trespasser looks kind of medium as well. Same with Underdog. Like, I have to assume the control role in this matchup, I think. The Trespasser at least trades equally with their Trespasser, which, you know, something. Okay, that's a start. I could... It's actually interesting which one I want to kill. I think I kill the shark though. Yeah. Because I'm drawing as well with the Mastermind extra. So the Mastermind can nullify each other. My opponent's also down to 10. They don't even want to activate the Mastermind. They're very aware of the interaction. Another shark. They could certainly attack with the 1/1. Yeah. They're thinking if they want to offer me the trade. I mean... Okay. I honestly like that they are not trading, because if we both draw extra cards, I have less mana, so I can't use these cards as effectively. My opponent can activate now, which will mean that I get to draw an extra card because they drew an extra card. That will mean they will draw an extra card? Wait, what? Did I draw a card this turn already? Oh yeah, right, I did. Of course, because they activated. Okay, it's kind of funny, huh? Okay. But if I draw stuff, if I draw cards in my turn, they will just draw a card and I don't. Only when activating the Mastermind it notifies it. It is night right now, so this is actually a pretty formidable attacker. So I think I just go with 2 creatures this turn. I guess at this point I could have just played the Mastermind. Oh wow, well. Now I get to draw 2. Yeah, okay, upon giving up. Yeah, I mean, if you play, on average, similar decks against each other, and one of them is a little bit bigger than the other, which I think in this case mine was. Yeah, the deck that is a little bit bigger is usually the one that comes out ahead. To play yet again. Oh, 6 lands. I think that's not good enough. Okay. This I can work with. I mean, this deck is just full with great cards, and Mastermind is a good 2-drop. Make Disappear is a good card. The blue-black cards are good. Just a lot of good cards in this deck. I think I don't want to play my Mastermind. Sorry, I don't want to play my Underdog. Deactivate. This is perfect. Yeah, being on the play against someone who has 1 creature on the board on turn 2. It's just so nice with Liliana off the field. It's so nice. Liliana is a pretty good card in that circumstance. But really only in that circumstance. So it's oh, look at that. Darkslick sneaking in there. Alright. Well, I'm low on cards. I mean, opponent also 6 cards against 3 cards. I have 2 permanents on board. Yeah. Alright. I think I just discard the Underdog and then start drawing cards.
Don't overthink things.
Discarding a Sheoldred, wow. Okay, that's a sign of a strong hand, or I guess a hand that is land light. They just killed the Underdog with cut down. I don't know if you want, like, against the Lilian play, you don't want to use your cut down to gain 3 life. That's what this was. With 1 mana gain 3. That's not very good. Okay, opponent does not know what the cards do. That makes things pretty easy. I'll discard a playing the invasion just like that is obviously incorrect. I guess late in the month, the diamond streets aren't as competitive as when you play early in the month.
We all have things we'd rather.
Okay, opponent's gone already. Yep, makes sense. Alright, mono black. Arena. Again, Sheoldred is the one that's like, probably cut down in this matchup is even worse. Just get rid of these for now and then add Blot Out, add Sheoldred's Edict. Do I want to add Disdainful Stroke? Definitely do want to counter this Sheoldred. Negate. I mean, what like Invoke the Spear and Reckoner Backbusters are both banned. So what do I even want to negate? Like a Phyrexian Arena, I guess. I have Make Disappear. Ertai, Sheoldred, Kaito Trespasser. Duress, cut down. Just add a cut down. A lot of planeswalkers that accrue me value. The Mastermind draws cards. Could also play the 4th Trespasser. It's good against their underdogs. I could have a 3rd Kaito in the 75. The original list does have a 3rd Kaito in the main. I think 3 Kaito in the main is a bit aggressive. Card's good, but I don't know if it's that good. This hand is like borderline playable. But yeah, I just don't like mulliganing too much in a matchup like this. And I have Mirrex, I have Takenuma, so 2 of my lands do something. Activating the sleeper. Can't really count the 2nd Mirrex as a land that does something in this hand though. He's unlikely to get to that point where you activate both. Can't try to block that. I mean, here we're in a spot where I'd rather have a cut down than like any of these cards, I guess. Liliana. Yeah, I wish I could have traded here, but I could not have done that. So I guess I'll just play Trespass and attack. That's fine. I hope they attack with both. I get to trade and then I get to Liliana. That'd be awesome. Oh. Ah, that was a good turn for them. Alright, down to 2 cards in hand. This is tough. Drawing a lot of lands, and now I'm forced to play Liliana here, make them sack. I'm behind on the in the game. I have 3 lands in the Disdainful Stroke in hand. This is a very bad position to be in. Like if they get to resolve now a big thing, I'm in trouble. Yeah. Exactly. This is where Lily doesn't shine because I couldn't. Yeah. Yeah, okay, great. I'm dead. That was a quick and swift game, huh? Turn 6 death. Okay. Gotta respect those draws where they just curve out and kill you. I guess I could play Parasitic Grasp. It does kill the Trespasser as well. Yeah, Make Disappear and Disdainful Stroke are somewhat similar cards. For a deck like this, like Disdainful Stroke kills the expensive stuff. Make Disappear is also good against the expensive stuff usually, so but if I play 4 Make, 1 Disdainful Stroke, probably am good in that department. Could have added a cut down, but now I'm on the play. I think on the draw it's more reasonable to play cut downs, but on the play, really don't want to have a narrow card like that. When also the reason why you play cut down is because you don't want to fall behind. But when you're on the play, it's kind of difficult to fall behind in the first place. And maybe you need the third Kaito. So you don't have something like Bankbuster, and you just need the card draw. Okay, if they have double Duress, that'd be brutal. Can take both Lilies. Because they didn't activate the Sleeper, which makes me think they have double Duress. Oh, okay, well, that explains it. Always double check. Like, is it exactly that? Is it that sentence? Is it the right one? Second non-token.
Nobody knows Dominaria Shadow. Off you go.
It's a little annoying for my brain personally when a modular card is so similar, right? Each opponent, it starts with the 3 first words, and then it says like non-token creature, creature token. It's like so close.
I'm tired of your secrets.
I'm gonna lose this game if I don't draw something. Because the underdog is gonna win out against my Lily. I have to kill the underdog likely. This is... Oh, they have Mirrex too. Yeah, this is not a good spot. My hand is so bad that I think I have to stick around. I have the Lily stick around. If they have another Sheoldred, they can't deploy her. They probably just pass with Mirrex. But they have Liliana themselves. Yeah, I mean this is a really, really rough spot for me. We both have same resources. Okay, that was a good draw. But is that even a good draw? Oh, the underdog is so good here. Yikes, the underdog is just dominating this game. I need Trespasser. If I go minus on Kaito, then they minus with the Lily, I guess. Yeah, we'll see. We'll see. I mean, this will be a grind fest. And I'm down on resources right now. I have to draw Trespasser ASAP. I don't have something like a Sheoldred either to win me the game with. Okay, Liliana down. I have 2 draws now with the Kaito at least. My Liliana goes by the dust. They draw an extra card. Yeah, this is a heinous position for me. At this point I'm like 10-15% to win this game. So they're gonna make me discard. The Lily literally doesn't... Like, I could play the Lily in plus. And then what does it even accomplish? Isn't it better to just make a Mirrex and start hitting this Liliana? Then draw a Trespasser, exile the... I think that's my way to victory here. Activate Mirrex, draw Trespasser, draw Teferi, draw, I don't know, something like that. Draw Sheoldred, the 5-mana one. Faerie Mastermind. I mean, if I have a 1/1 out, it's also nice because I can sack it to the minus on Lily. But yeah, underdog just winning this game. Underdog got a lot better now that Bankbuster is gone, Invoke is gone. Bankbuster and Invoke were both cards that drew you cards and that just were more effective than the underdog. But now that they're gone, underdog becomes more of a necessity again. Because you need some way of drawing cards in at least black. That's a terrible draw. Doesn't even count the underdog.
I really don't have time for you.
Yeah.
Drop it.
Alright, mono black beating black blue. Is mono black better in this matchup? Perhaps. I mean, the blue cards really add up against decks that do bigger stuff. Kaito is a nice... I mean, Kaito... Like, they're very creature heavy, so the Planeswalker that the blue-black version of this mid-rangey archetype gets aren't really that good. Like, they just get beaten down by Underdog, for example. So I don't know. I feel like the mono-black version might just be a little ahead. It's obviously close, they play a lot of the same cards. But the blue-black cards don't really look like they give you a big advantage. They're gonna get a Sheoldred now. Yeah, that's gonna end this game fairly quickly. Actually, I didn't need to play that, but it doesn't really matter. Making Mastermind pretty awkward too. Making me deal damage, them gaining life now.
Don't overthink things.
I think it's fair to... Oh, okay. That was a pretty good draw. Huh. Do I have a chance here? We'll see, we'll see. If they can't kill the Mastermind, if they draw lands for the next 2 turns, might have a chance. Oh wow, they block. Wow. Wow, I'm surprised. I think the Liliana is worth less than the... Like, if they drew a land now, I can just Mastermind kill this Liliana. That seems like a really... I don't know, I don't like this play at all. I would just let the Liliana go. The Sleeper actually is a decent card there. And look at this, the Underdog is kind of bad against Mastermind. Huh. I guess if Mastermind sticks, the blue-black deck is ahead. Oh, this is pretty awesome for me. Okay. I get to kill... They didn't even want to activate Lily. Get to kill Lily, put them to 12. I have a way of exiling Underdog, and I can draw extra cards now with the Mastermind. This game turned around, but opponent made some suboptimal plays, I would say. Like blocking the Might does not seem good at all. Ah, okay. So now you're just gonna kill a Might? Or what?
No more distractions. Let's make this quick.
Edict my creature away. And then you're gonna plus Lily, I guess. And then in response to the plussing, I can Blot Out, kill the Lily. And then it's like Mirrex against an Underdog. Or I could draw a card. The Mastermind, but they also draw a card. I think I want to draw cards here. I'm not so sure though. Oh, that's a good one. Wow, now I can counter actually. Okay. Wow, I'm ripping really well here. Wow. So they can minus, but then I can sack the Might. They can plus. I'll just ditch the Blot Out. Wow. This is amazing. And they don't even want to plus, huh? Ah, they do. Okay, if I ditch the Blot Out, I might lose to something like a Sheoldred, but they already have 2 in the graveyard, right? Yeah, come on, whatever. I'd rather keep the Fred. Ertai, okay. At this point... I think I play Teferi and plus. Although I really would like to have a threat on board as well, but then the Underdog becomes threatening. So I just want to plus.
You're gonna need a good Undertaker.
Okay. So we're gonna plus with the Lily. I guess I discard Ertai. We're gonna draw an extra card again here because they don't have removal for the Mastermind.
You caught me this time.
I mean, it did have removal for the Mastermind, but I did have a counterspell.
We all have things we'd rather forget.
I'm not even sure if you want to do that in that spot. I guess it trims down my Teferi. Okay, so we play this. First we attack. 2 here, 1 here. I guess at this point I can make a dude, right?
It's nice to see a familiar face.
Oh, this never give up, huh? Yeah, and they concede. Well, I drew very well in the end there. I think I was in a very much losing position, but yeah, even if you're in a losing position, just never give up and see what the cards bring. And of course, my opponent, I think, made some suboptimal plays with the sleeper block, for example. Yeah, well, okay, blue-black mid-range. I like it, honestly. I think the deck is pretty good. It just plays some of the best cards in Standard, combines them well, has great mana. And yeah, I mean, what's good against this? Mono red? No, definitely not. You have good black cards to prevent that. Go bigger decks? Probably not that good either. And Reckoner Bankbuster, one of the best cards against like these blue-black decks, right? Because they can't deal with artifacts, is banned. So what really is in the way of this? Something like Wedding Announcement, enchantment-based decks. But hey, against those, you bring in Duress, Negate, have Make Disappear, and tempo them maybe with Kaito, etc. and so on. So I don't know. This deck is quite interesting and I like it. Yeah. Standard keeps surprising. I hope you enjoyed this video as always. And yeah, thank you for watching. See you next time, guys. Bye-bye.